Hello everybody, we are going to unbox this Aputure MC light and talk about it a little bit. Just so you know, I'm Nathan Obert. Normally we post videos to this other channel, Corgally, which is our camping vlog channel traveling across the United States in a RV. Isn't that fun? And kind of exploring. This channel is meant more for dumbing down technology and camera gear reviews and reviews of just anything that we happen to buy and we don't want to interrupt other channels. So anyway, let's get on to the unboxing. We have used this before a couple times. So this is a light right here, and it is the Aputure MC multicolor light. And it's already charged. Obviously, you'd want to charge it first before you use it. And it's pretty bright. And like I said, you can actually change the color. If I just put it unshielded up next to the camera where it would normally be sitting, you can see it actually lights up my face, I think, pretty good. Let's turn it off so I don't get blinded. Let's continue to open the box. Cover, we don't care. There's a bag with some stuff in it. We'll go through that. These are 3M strips that have like Velcro on the back of them, so if you had somewhere like on the wall that you wanted to put it up all the time, I guess you could use that. And there are some instructions that tell you about how to use the light. A neat little baggie, you can easily stuff in your camera bag, hopefully with a light in it. They include a charging cable that is USB, but they don't include the little box that you plug into. They just assume that you have one of those because everybody has those. And then the other thing that they include is this nice little shield. And the shield goes on the light to dim it down. There are these little kind of holes on the side of the light box that are meant for the cables to come out, so you just want to line it up properly and then just stick it in. And we can turn it back on again, and you can see now the light is not quite as direct. It's just muted a little bit, and it seems like for me it's going to work as my main light. So I'm using an A7 IV with a 1.8 aperture lens, so it's very, very extremely good in low light situations. And I just need a little bit of light to turn like no light into a little bit of light and just assist just a little hair when I want to do some photography in basically the pure darkness. One of the coolest things about the light itself is there is a phone app for it. And with the phone app, you can link all the lights together that are Aputure, and from the phone app, you can control the light color. So you can see like purple, blue, green, yellow. So that's really cool. You can also change the actual lighting. So if you want it to be more different shades of like yellow or white, basically is what I'm saying. If you want a more indoor look or a natural lighting or a outdoor lighting, and then of course you can change the brightness of the light too, so you can turn it all the way down to just dim, which is just, to me, just the coolest thing in the world, that you can effectively control the exposure with just a light. And as you can see, up all the way, and then we can just turn it down. If you want to use a light without a phone app, no problem at all. I prefer the phone app. It seems a little bit easier. But anyway, there is a on-off button. So basically, you just switch it on, and there's a dial. And the dial can also work as a button. So basically, if you spin the dial, whatever you have highlighted will change. And right now I'm changing the temperature in Kelvin of the light, which is going to make it either more white or more yellow, basically. And then if you do like a tap of the dial, just like push it in just a hair, it'll toggle between the different things that are on the screen. So right now I'm toggling between the degrees in Kelvin and then the brightness, basically. So they're just very dim, they're just very bright. I'm doing this obviously with a side. Now instead of doing a tap, if you hold the button in, it'll take you to the bigger menu, and now you can toggle between the modes. And I'm not going to go through every single one of these. I'm just going to jump over to HSI real quick to show you that. And so now we're in HSI. Within HSI, we can basically adjust the hue. And you can see it's like purple, blue, green,
just going to keep turning the dial. Yellow, red. So you have to know all these HSI values in order to properly set the color. If you were doing it from this, it is way super easier to do from the phone for me. And then once again, if I toggle, I can actually pick the saturation level and the intensity. So anyway, that's your quick little kind of example.
The back of the light is magnetic. That's really cool. The bottom of it has a 1/4 inch screw hole, but they do not provide you with any kind of mounting attachment for it. So this right here, this is a 1/4 inch ball head to Hotshoe, and this one's made by Small Rig. I have a video that I posted on this exact attachment that I can link in the corner if you decide that you want to set up your camera with a light above it. Okay, so this is a Small Rig right here that we are talking about, the actual adapter. And like I was saying, this side of the adapter fits into the Hotshoe, and it simply unscrews, and it unscrews in kind of like 2 directions almost, but you just basically spin it out to fit it into the Hotshoe, and then the other side has this 1/4 inch thread on the end of it that will allow you to attach lights or any type of adapters that have 1/4 inch. The other option that you have is you can do something like this, where you can use a Gorillapod with the rig, and the rig is this little round piece that allows you to put the light next to the camera. And I have a video on this also if you want to go watch my video on the Gorillapod. However, this is another option on mounting the light. For me, I'm going to probably, and this is going to sound so odd, use this piece on the bottom and use the ball mount off the Gorillapod on a regular tripod most of the time when I need this light, because for me the Hotshoe is what I use mostly for the microphone, believe it or not, because on the Sony system they have this really cool microphone attachment that goes to the Hotshoe, and you don't have any kind of wire or anything. Well, that's it. That's the quick unboxing that I have for you on the Aputure light, and the fact that you can use it to change colors. It's very small, easy to pack in your bag. It's perfect for me because I don't have the space for a gigantic light. If I did have the space, I would have a gigantic light. And I usually just need just a little bit more light because I have a nice lens on my camera, and hopefully you find yourself in the same situation. So thank you. And if you could please, like and subscribe, that's always helpful. If there's anything I missed in this video, please leave a comment below. If you have any suggestions, you can comment below. I try to be very responsive to answering questions. So thank you.